there's a comfort in being somewhere that still feels familiar, where people know each other and life moves with a sense of purpose. Sunnyview is Silicon Valley's place to stay rooted, built on connection, care, and a way of life that feels steady and true. In a place that's constantly changing, this is somewhere that remains. Explore your options at sunny-view.org, a nonprofit, life plan senior community within the Front Porch family.
When maintaining your daily wellness rituals is important to you, the change in routine during the summer can feel daunting. Kachava's new travel packs help you stick to your daily ritual, even when you're on the go. Just one packet of Kachava's all-in-one nutrition shake provides complete nutrition with 25 grams of protein, 6 grams of fiber, greens, adaptogens, and much more. So you'll be fueled and ready for wherever life or your summer adventures take you. No fillers, no nonsense. Just the good stuff your body craves. Plus, it actually tastes delicious. But you can try it for yourself because the variety pack includes all 6 delicious fan favorites: chocolate, vanilla, chai, matcha, coconut acai, and strawberry. So instead of worrying about sticking to your daily ritual, simplify it with Kachava. Go to kachava.com and use code FITNESS for 15% off. That's KACHAVA.com, code FITNESS.
I can't quite believe that I'm saying this, but the search for MH370 is back on. In a stunning new development, Malaysia's Ministry of Transport announced on Monday, June 29th, 2026, that it had reauthorized the seabed search for MH370 by Ocean Infinity. The announcement comes just 4 months after the Anglo-American Marine Survey Company said that it had ended its search of the remote patch of the southern Indian Ocean where it believed the vanished plane had crashed. What prompted the change of heart? And what does it mean going forward? I'll talk about what we know and what we don't right now. Hi, everybody. Jeff Wise back with you for another episode of Finding MH370, the only podcast that breaks down every aspect of aviation's greatest mystery with the help of leading subject matter experts from around the world. Today, we're going to be covering a development that caught me completely blindsided when I woke up and read the news as reported by Reuters earlier today. The outlet, as well as others in Malaysia, reporting that the Malaysian government has extended by 1 year the no-find, no-fee deal that it made with Ocean Infinity last March. Under the terms of that deal, Ocean Infinity would search a 15,000 square kilometer area of the southern Indian Ocean near the Seventh Arc and receive $70 million if it was successful. The company would have 18 months to complete the search. At the time the deal started, the company had already dispatched one of its ships to the area, started using autonomous robot subs to search the seabed with side-scan sonar. It then halted the search at the end of that month in anticipation of bad winter weather, and then restarted in December. But the work progressed very slowly, and they threw in the towel less than a month later. This past March, the company put out a statement in which Oliver Plunkett, its CEO, said, quote, "It was important for us to take advantage of every piece of information and data available and go back, but despite all that effort, we haven't been able to find it." He went on, "If nothing else, we can say with confidence that it wasn't where we looked. That matters. It brings us clarity, and it will help those continuing to study the evidence refine their thinking and shape future search strategies. Although this phase of the search has concluded, our commitment has not. We're continuing to work with the Malaysian government in the hope of being able to return when circumstances allow." Personally, I interpreted this as meaning that the company had no intention of coming back. But now, in retrospect, I wonder if maybe that stance was just a negotiating tactic, or who knows, maybe they just didn't foresee how things were going to pan out. Under the new deal that they just announced, Ocean Infinity will search the approximately half remaining portion of the originally defined search area, the exact figure is 7,428.54 square kilometers. It will have from July 1st, which as I'm recording this is 2 days from now, until June 30th, 2027, to conduct this new phase of the search. Because it's using its ships elsewhere, it's a busy company. It has jobs and clients and customers and things to do all around the world. They're tied up for large periods of time. It just doesn't have the assets to search the seabed. So the Malaysian government says that according to Reuters, this quote, the search's primary assets are to be temporarily redeployed to another location between November 2026 and April 2027. Since it right now it's currently wintertime in the Southern Ocean, historically nobody has been willing to carry on seabed searches during that season. Understandable. They don't call it the Roaring 40s for nothing. It's very rough out there. But because of that, I interpret this to mean that the next round of searching won't take place until April. So then that means it would run from April 2027 to June of that year. In today's statement, Malaysia's Transport Minister Anthony Loke said, quote, this decision is a manifestation of the government's continuous and unwavering commitment to provide closure for the next of kin and passengers aboard flight MH370. Okay, the upshot, we're back on, but nothing is going to be done for a while, about 10 months. However, I do think that this is a significant new chapter in the search for MH370. The cold case has been reopened. In future episodes, I'm going to talk about when they're going to look, what they'll do when they find it, and what we should expect. For now, I'll leave it at that. Before I go, I want to thank all the subscribers and members at YouTube and Substack who continue to support the show. I'm so grateful for your help. And a special thank you to Daniel Fisher 2324, who sent me a $2.99 Australian super thanks. That was a really lovely surprise. Thank you. Just a reminder, paid subscribers and members get access to unique content both on YouTube and at the Substack show page, findingmh370.com, where even if you don't opt for a paid membership, you can still sign up for a free newsletter that goes out with each episode. One last thing, as you'll recall, I posted a survey question along with the last episode. I wanted to test viewers' knowledge of key MH370 facts. This time around, I asked, what international military exercise was underway in the South China Sea when MH370 disappeared? I'm very happy to say that most of you got it right. 68%, that's more than 2/3, correctly responded that there were no military exercises going on at the time. Exercise Cobra Gold 2014 did take place in Thailand that year, but it ended on February 21st, 2 weeks before the plane disappeared. Exercise Cope Tiger 2014 started on March 10th. So while there's been a fair bit of speculation that the plane got tangled up in an ongoing U.S. military exercise, that could not have been the case. Nothing was going on. Now, to be fair, that itself is no proof that the U.S. military had nothing to do with it. But if that's a case you want to make, you have to get your facts straight. Okay, keep your eyes peeled for more quizzes in the future. For now, this is Jeff Wise. I'll see you next time.
There's a comfort in being somewhere that still feels familiar, where people know each other and life moves with a sense of purpose. At Sunnyview, that sense of connection has always come first, shaped by shared values and a way of life that feels steady and true. In a place like Silicon Valley, where so much is always changing, this is somewhere that hasn't lost its center. Explore your options at sunny-view.org, a nonprofit life plan senior community within the Front Porch family.
If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening.